boxing is getting a lot more exciting. So with yourself personally now, Sky signed another 5-year deal to push the boxing. Johnny Nelson's going to be the face of that.
I wish, yeah. You know what? I think I'm proud. I'm jealous. I'm proud because I wish I was fighting now. And I rate what Eddie Hearn's doing. Eddie Hearn, his father was my promoter at one time when I first get on the scene. And his father, I'm probably like Marmite. You either like me or you don't like me. But I liked his father's view on the fight game and on the fighters. Now Eddie's done that, but in a modern way. He's friends with the fighters. He associates himself with the fighters, so that he's busy. One day you'll see me in London, next day you'll see me in Scotland, next day you'll see me in Los Angeles. This man's a worker. He's a grafter. And you see guys when they box, they sit on the ring, do an interview, and then they'll say, "Oh, I've got him out in 6 weeks' time." That's what you want. You don't want to fight and be phoning them saying, "When I'm fighting again, when am I fighting again?" Eddie's keeping these boys busy. That's why I'm jealous. Because I think it gets you the fights, it gives you the opportunity. If you blow it, you blow it. And he might give you another chance. If you blow it, you blow it. He keeps you busy. I rate him, and he commits as much as anybody else that I've seen around the box at the moment. And I've seen other promoters that they're a bit standoffish, you know. But Eddie is one of the boys, but he's a busy boy, and he makes sure everybody eats, and that's why I rate him.
And you'd like to be involved in that. I was watching some of your old highlight videos. You had a different kind of charisma to what some of the fighters have got now. Even standing over the ropes while your opponents are getting in the ring. And
I think it's a different breed now. And maybe that was said when I was boxing. It's a different breed now, and I find it's starting to change a little bit. Your Anthony Joshua and people like that are now starting to change that way of thinking. And I thought the younger fighters like fame more than the game. They want to be famous. They want to be in paper. They want to be spotted on some red carpet, you know. And so it diverts them away from actually doing their job of actually being a fighter and a successful fighter. Anthony Joshua is a different breed. No matter how much success he has, his lifestyle, his training, he wants to fight. He wants all the fights to keep himself busy. And I think he's now setting a trend. He's now setting a path for the other former Olympians that have come through to think that's how you do it. And so, but it got to a point where there was a stage where a lot of fighters just wanted to be famous. They wanted to be celebrities. It's like going to school and saying to kids, "What do you want to do when you leave school?" "I want to be famous." Stupidness. That's not a job. You know, and it's the same with the fighters. A lot of fighters started to want to be famous and want to be a celebrity instead of just being champion. You know, staying up there. And believe me, you think it's, you know, that you've reached a goal when you be champion. You haven't. That's when it starts. Because it's very hard to stay champion. Because if you think to yourself all your life you dreamt about being world champion, to get to the top of the hill, you're struggling, you might slip down again, you're struggling, you might slip down again, you get to the top of the hill. When you get to the top of the hill, your energy's gone, yes, I've done it. But then when you're up there, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? So you've got to keep motivating yourself, give yourself the energy, the drive, the self-belief to want to stay there.